takes it. But
Yeah, from my understanding, from like when I tune in, Ling does take it. Pelca, I don't know when they play as often as late. Feels like Pelca's kind of a dodger, but
no, I mean he's not from the same state.
yeah.
Yeah, so and
Oh.
that is one thing. I mean, we got
Pelca's
he's
from
Western Mass.
West Mass. Okay,
Yeah.
I always thought he was like North CT.
Yeah, that pretty much is.
But,
I mean,
yeah.
like he has that. He's been doing that local for a while. State line Smash Sundays.
Yeah.
It's like on the town that's very most north of Connecticut, and he's helped hosted that event, hosted some other events. So he's pretty much honorary CT.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's a far ride to come down every time. So he's not able to do it every time, especially with work involved. But still, whenever we see him or Ling kind of get involved, dang, without me, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
They're gonna eat food without you?
Yeah, I'm not in their carpool today, so it's not that crazy.
Look at that. No, traitors. That's what they are.
Raiders.
If you're
And now on this patented Gamers Guild logo PS2, I mean the host of this event, the 1K that these two are fighting for so brutally, we start this game 1 of Winners Finals.
and Pelca immediately goes to the other side, picks up grenade, and gets to trade with Ling. But Ling's trying to push advantage.
Yeah, I think a big thing with this, Pelca as a Snake player is a lot more aggressive. Who does that, right?
Yeah.
That's something you think of whenever you see Pelca play.
Yeah.
If you don't, you aren't watching him right. There's a lot of times he's gone for like insane options to kind of finish a stock. I feel like lately he's a bit more disciplined, but he's still able to sprinkle those in when he needs to.
Yeah.
And Ling with a bomb of his own.
Yeah.
That's peach sometimes.
At
Very
times.
Very rarely, right?
Not enough times, actually.
Yeah, I mean, not best character in the game, so I guess so.
You said not best character?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, for sure. But there's,
Yeah.
we've seen the best character in the game at this tournament already. Like,
Yeah.
But Ling, off the second stock, I mean, he's been getting so much damage. I mean, 86, and he's still tacking on more and gets a conversion off the turnip border. You can tell these two have played a lot from that one
Yeah.
instance, and that at the very least, Ling is experienced with this.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, and he has a C4 opportunity here. Ling not able to
Yeah.
get him enough. I mean, but still, it's okay if you go for that. You still got 2 fresh stocks versus 83.
Yeah. So I commend Ling for going for that side B. But at this moment in time, it just feels like he has Pelca figured out.
Yeah, and we've seen plenty of games this tournament where a player gets the first stock, you know, crazily, and then stocks 2 and games 2 and 3 or whatever
Yeah.
are a complete different story. I mean, we might see that there's that patented Pelca forward air.
And the up tilt right there, even up the stocks.
Yeah, these players are gonna be, you know, in a similar situation. Pelca creates a lot of his own opportunities at times that we're seeing just why he got this far in the tournament. And while he had a huge deficit, is still not out of it. Snake being especially one of the heaviest characters in the game makes a big difference.
Okay, Barrett right there, gonna close it.
But at least for this game 1, not going to be big enough. I mean, maybe he's had time to adjust and go into this game 2. I wonder if they're just going to run it back. Maybe, maybe some more space. I don't know.
So probably more space, but
Nope.
yeah, okay, they're just gonna run back. So I do see the use with that. The stage could not have been the problems if you're in Pelca's eyes because you got hit by a bomb.
Yeah. Bomb's big.
Yeah, which basically swung to size, and then the game became like even stocks. So with that mindset, it's like, okay, I could just stick to this game plan on this stage and just win.
For sure. And at least at this start, and, you know, pretty even. Pelca in the corner, but I mean, it's not necessarily the worst thing for Snake. Starting to set up shop, at least refreshes his C4, but it hasn't put it out just yet.
Yeah.
And Ling actually moving through, I think, you know, it's good. A lot of players need to understand just because a grenade is pulled out doesn't mean you have to avoid it. It doesn't mean you have to shield. It's got time before it detonates.
You're definitely right with that one. And we're starting to get a bunch of trades. That dash attack ill-advised.
Yeah, I mean, one of the best dash attacks in the game for sure, but it doesn't mean you can't do it recklessly. C4 finally falling down. I couldn't even hear it.
I know. Sneaks up on you, hindsight.
Oh my gosh. And
Grenade into up air. Masked up.
yeah, and that was pretty early, but Peach, a little bit of a light character. Ling taking the time to recollect his thoughts, let these grenade setup start to fade, as it is something that's only timing based. And that roll to use the grenade explosion midway is something that I could just only say is phenomenal.
Okay, Pelca reading it, but Peach Bomber being the best. Oh, tried to grenade jump back in there, but missing the tech.
You know, there goes where some of that phenomenal play, and sometimes the mistakes happen in between.
Yeah.
Ling, someone who tends to kind of play on the safer side with his decisions, and that's the dichotomy between these two players. They're definitely the two sides of players in terms of how they want to play, how Smash is played.
Yeah. The quicker way is you got lost in it. Sometimes Pelca gets lost in the sauce.
For sure. And there's no other way to describe it. The other times, you know, sauce is still forever, right?
Yeah.
Not going to get it with the throw mix of the tech chase scenario, but goes for it again and is able to follow through the up tilt this time.
Yeah. And we're definitely seeing like how game 2 kind of started when Pelca's was filling himself right before the bomb. We've seen Pelca able to get all these reads and just make Ling look kind of foolish.
Yeah, I mean, he's overwhelming him so much. He's been using all that, you know, kind of information. Ling wanting to make the comeback. And that impatience is starting to pull through. Pelca already at 85. For Peach, you know, that's like one hit into a potential up tilt, and you got it going. But for Ling, it is a big mountain to climb. The pressure that Snake puts on.
Oh my gosh.
And that was...
Every tech chase in his head.
Back to back. I mean, he missed up the first one, but following through with the forward, understanding the situation too is like typically you might not expect me to go back to the ledge. Pelca one step ahead. He's just ready for it at this point, and that's we're even on this game.
I just know.
And it looks like they might be banning stages now.
Yeah.
Pelca probably just like, come on, man. It's supposed to be fun.
Yeah. Well, I thought we were both agreed to this.
Yeah.
We started here.
I think an important thing to think about: characters that have set play, you need to alter the stage, so at least they're like not just muscle memorying and auto-braining, like whatever their areas in which the set play comes in.
Yeah. You do not want to be thinking more than your opponent.
Yeah. Especially, you know, and you don't want to let a player like Pelca get comfortable.
Yeah.
That's when you see all these aggressive options work out. And we're going to change the layout just a little bit. Less stage, longer platforms. I think typically that benefits Snake in terms of the platform category because, you know, C4 controls more space, grenades control more space, but it also means that Ling is able to kind of camp around and pull more turnips if Pelca decides to opt for that. And we're seeing a strong start from Ling, to say at least 90%. It's big, especially when you've only taken, at this point, 44. Ling taking the trade, knowing full well that it's in his favor. And that was an insane recovery.
Yeah.
My God, even he was going for S smash. And
Pelca
option, I guess.
Yeah, that is a Pelca option. I've seen him do it several times.
Yeah. Backer also gonna almost kill him, but you know, Snake's a heavy boy. Not to the out there though. A complete flip from that first situation. Dash attack not actually gonna work out. I forgot the C4 was there.
I did not.
Yeah, and that's why we have two commentators.
Yeah, no, we're here to help each other.
For sure, and Pelca looking for, needs some assistance. Grenade not going to be able to do so in this case. Only a little bit of damage, and Ling, actually able to kind of put some mix here. But that scramble, both roll away. Ling comes away with something. The Pelca finally landing. Might just take this first stock.
And I'm liking the way Ling is playing.
Yeah, I mean, flashing that shield, kind of understanding Ling's going to go with the fair or something along those lines. And that didn't necessarily work out, but, you know, finally fought his way out of that little corner situation. And, you know, might have a lot of percent, but it's still a second stock. And Snake's definitely one of those characters that can make comebacks. Especially with 5 minutes. I mean, there's There's so much time here.
Good. No, it is. Someone needed. Oh, the crawl getting under Peach's fair.
Yeah, one of those actually not going to see too often. Not every character has that ability. And the little stutter step before the dash attack, the tempo switch, you know, this is something that's definitely getting to Ling. Strong throw, smash throw. Doing some variation, but Ling finally going to take that second one.
Okay, unfortunate for Pelca, just starting to blow himself up in this matchup.
Yeah, and that shield not necessarily getting any bigger as these grenades are attacking on percent onto himself.
Yeah.
But an opportunity was presented and Pelca was ready. Down to the last stock. 74 is 89 is not as much as it has been, at least for these players. 35%, that's definitely enough for Pelca, and we're trying. You don't want to be behind on game 3, especially with the way that these two players are playing. The momentum keeps swinging.
Yeah, game 3, definitely the most important game of the set. Okay, I like the neutral get up right here.
I'm looking forward. Yep.
Yeah.
Pelca's chasing. They're running it back.
He is in his head.
Especially in these last situations.
Yeah.
Ling is coming with that great start. But the more time you give, the more data that's there.
Yeah.
And Pelca's pulling that all in. He's like, yummy.
Download.
Got this down. Yeah. And we're seeing it. I mean,
he's like, what do you call it? He's like a Trojan virus. And it's like, definitely distilling your data. And it's like, man.
That's crazy. He's like, that's crazy.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Really? That's your email password?
Yeah. He's like, thank you for opening this email.
What's your bank information? I'll take first place. That money's mine now.
Yeah, I mean, this 1K tournament, definitely somewhere you don't want to drop into losers. I mean, we have killers like Chris and Jackal, and Ling is at his potential last winner's game. He doesn't kind of break this out to at least an even 2-2 versus Pelca. A down throw to attempt to continue that, and Link's still getting something with the S smash. Winning out pretty much everyone in this venue. Not going to get a kill, but definitely a statement.
Yeah. Every other time he's pulled it out, we're like, why is he doing that? That's not working. That's why he's doing it.
I mean, he's gotten the data, and again, understanding his options and pretty much in Ling's head. And he doesn't show any signs of slowing down. You know, moving that shoot around, kind of playing a bit. Doing something to move. This dare gonna pull through as well. And he's got a lot of projectiles in the way of Ling. And Ling's pretty much struggling to attempt to get that stock. Turnip pull actually gonna low profile him from the grenade and toss.
Yeah, I know. Able to help out right there. Peach having a lot of moves that just low profile her, and the ability to just have her duck so many minute situations. And Ling right there gonna pressure Pelca to take the stock right there with the up air, parry, and 71%. Not a lot, but it's definitely a good amount of damage because Pelca can just start trading now against Ling, making this so tough.
Ling has been opting out to play actually on, you know, a higher float than you would normally see. Understand, you know, that's the way you're going to dodge some of these grenades. That's the way you're going to get some pressure. Leave him with the platform. That's fine. I have center. C4, however, pretty close to it on that platform right there. Ling gonna have to watch out. It going off, however, just now. And at this point, I mean, you know, this is percent is almost even up. And those turnips actually, you know, not only do they kind of like circumvent some of those low profiles, but also end up dodging some grenades that typically get tossed in aggressive situations.
Yeah. Okay, what's the situation? Oh, missing right there.
Yeah.
And the up tilt.
What a turnaround. I mean, not normally something we'd expect. Ling typically someone who doesn't miss edge guards like that, but you can't be perfect every time. And a player like Pelca that forces mistakes as often as he does through his flurry, through his, you know, overwhelming, you know, overstimulating options with these explosives is definitely getting to Ling. At this point,
all right, yeah, side B gonna catch Pelca right there.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal one because we haven't really been seeing that specific arch over, especially with the float in the corners.
Yeah, and because Snake is a taller character, he gets hit by that aerial side B.
Yeah, however, in what is essentially Pelca's corner, C4 is right there too. I mean, you don't want to be there. Ling running away actually with a turnip in hand now.
All right, caught him in spacing.
I really like the up air. Didn't, want to move towards those other explosives that are nearby. And this game almost even. But Pelca's typically been the one who's able to close out in these situations.
Yeah, especially the last 2 games.
Okay, he's going to have to try to get something started. That spot dodge
Jump.
could be the beginning of something great. Grenade's going to come through. And yeah, that's probably the smartest option, was to take that hit and float. Pelca just waiting. Ling has to kind of force himself to get hit, and he's at up tilt %.
Yeah, this is dangerous for both players. You've seen the pressure come from Ling now. Caught the roll.
And even going through that platform, and going for back throw. Possible mistake. I mean, I
think he just kind of rushed it right there.
Yeah, and only getting the weak hit of the back air, and Ling barely going over, gets the get up attack, not punishing the up tilt warily enough. Pelca kind of doing pulling out all the stops right here. 2 grenades going through.
He's getting so desperate.
And a weak hit of Bear. Ling not following up.
Oh
my gosh. Insane. Up tilt barely missed. I really thought Pelca had that, but Ling
same.
In the right spot at the right time, pulls out that right option with that nair, and is able to kind of get a little bit of that ZI to finish out that game 4.
Yeah, Pelca, you saw all the desperate options come out from Pelca. He really wanted that set to end.
Yeah, I mean, and looks like at least something's changed. Probably the music.
What song will you listen to?
Some Kingdom Hearts, some DMCA. You already know.
Yeah, this is no longer coming back on YouTube.
This is no longer a YouTube tournament. At least this game isn't. But maybe it's the strength that Pelca needs.
Yes. Pelca is a Kingdom Hearts fan. Does like Sora.
He's a huge fan, and Ling a big fan of Stitches.
Yeah, that's a Disney character right there.
It is.
Lilo.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Nami fan.
True.
The older sister.
Yeah, and that's what.
Maybe.
Referencing, definitely not One Piece.
Yeah, definitely not. Maybe not One Piece. Maybe it might be the booty. Ohana, I mean.
Ohana, yeah. No grenade left behind, right?
Or up tilt forgotten.
Ling with a phenomenal start, catching the at some point that uppy with the down smash, and 150%, and he manages to get the stock within the next 30 seconds. It's going to be a mountain to climb for Pelca. No fear on that C4.
Yeah, and that was a really bad roll. Like, Ling kind of only covered one option at that point, and that was it.
Yeah, that was the only deadly option too. I mean, I don't even know if he had a turnip. I'm pretty sure he didn't.
Yeah.
But sometimes that's what happened. Game 5 situations, you were playing well, you just barely missed that Game 4 dub. It gets to you.
Yeah, no, it definitely feels like it has gotten to Pelca. Double stitch.
And I like the landing there, and with the up air, understanding that he's not going to get it if he plays too aggressive. But Pelca starting to show some signs, playing a little bit aggressive, gets these up tilts going, and opts for the burst option with the snake dash attack. However, Ling not allowing any inches to be spared as he gets the floor to finish.
It is. We've seen the game come back game 1, but from this standpoint, it feels like Pelca has mentally collapsed.
Yeah,
in a sense.
It's unfortunate, especially considering how this set has been going so back and forth. And he still has an opportunity there. Finally finds the up tilt. Ling forcing Pelca to reset. And as we're getting into this, C4 right there, but 80%, that's a big number.
Yeah. All right.
And opportunities are coming, knocking at his door with the shield decreasing. However, that float gonna up. Oh my gosh. that hit that
Yeah.
would have been in stock.
I thought it was. Oh,
The discipline in that moment to not spot dodge, you know,
I thought we were gonna get a shield break.
I thought so too. But you know, I make some wrong assumptions at times. No one's perfect.
Yeah, there's a reason why we're here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
And
and it's not because of our looks. All right.
after the handshake, yeah, originally was going to be a fist
Yeah.
bump. I mean, Link's still out going for it, able to see it in time.
Yeah.
That's how he's able to get a W. He's able